Hi there, Steve Kaufman here. Today I want to talk about something that I consider to be the sort of magic ingredient of language learning, and that is confidence. All right? Now, confidence doesn't mean, normally when people think of confidence connected with language learning, they think of, the confidence to speak, that there's so many people who are too shy to speak and so forth. To me, that's not the important confidence. Because even in ordinary life, in our own language, some people are more confident than others. Someone might be very confident about their ability in a language, and in fact, they're not very good, but they don't mind. So they just blurt out whatever they have and make mistakes, which is fine, which is good. But other people prefer not to do that. Other people prefer to wait, and then they may speak more carefully with a little bit less confidence. That doesn't mean they can't learn the language. I mean, you can learn the language not speaking at all, and then at some point you start speaking. So the confidence to speak, the confidence to use the language, to me is not the important kind of confidence. It's nice to have that confidence, and I certainly encourage people to speak, and at some point to speak a lot, because that's the only way you're going to get good at speaking, is to speak a lot. But the important confidence is that sense that, can I learn? This is the confidence. And I was thinking about this because there have been a number of tweets and reports about, as you get older, you can't learn. And then I sort of said, well, no, I'm in my 70s now and I'm still learning. And then there were answers saying, yes, but here's this research that shows that our brain activity, cognitive abilities decline with age. And so here I am struggling with Arabic. And it's been 5 months, more than 5 months, and I still have trouble. I confuse certain Arabic letters, and I seem to be forgetting words. And I'm saying, geez, am I getting older now? Am I not able to learn this language? And then I say, well, no. Just think back 5 months ago when I started, I thought that I would never learn to read the Arabic writing system because there were 4 different forms of each symbol, each letter, and there's no, consonants or like hardly any and stuff. So I look back to where I was, and here I am 5 months later. Actually, I'm doing quite well. And I'm reading some fairly difficult stuff, granted with the help of Link and stuff like that. I'm plowing my way through Assimil. I've gone through all 76 lessons once. Forget all the words. I'm going back through now, around 45, 46, going through it again. I am getting somewhere. So yes, I am confident that I can learn Arabic. Whether my brain cells have slowed down or my cognitive ability is not what it was when I was 20 is kind of irrelevant. It's like this discussion about whether some people are better than others at learning or whether kids are better or older people are better. It really doesn't matter as long as you can learn. Some people will learn faster and some people slower, and some people will be better at some aspects of the language and others will be better at other aspects. So it doesn't matter. So yeah, I am confident that I will learn Arabic however long it takes me, and I'm enjoying it. But that confidence that you can get there is extremely important. It's also important to be confident that it's worthwhile, that you are doing something that is important, that matters, that is going to be beneficial to you in some personal way. Because you don't want to be doing something and then second guessing, geez, is it really not? For example, when I tell people that I'm learning Arabic, they look at me as if I'm a lunatic. Like why would you take that on? And B, you speak all these other languages. Now you're going to have to neglect these languages to learn Arabic. Why are you doing it? But then again, as I, listen to or read these stories in Arabic, Arab people speaking to each other about things that are related to their culture or part of their daily life, and I'm able to understand it. And the other day, there was a tweet by someone that I follow on Twitter, and it had a headline from an Egyptian newspaper, and I was able to read it, although I missed the odd word. I was able to read it, and I get great satisfaction. So yeah, I'm confident that it is worth my while to be learning. Of course, the other confidence is, are you confident that the way you are learning, the method you're using, is effective? Is this the best way to learn? Here again, that becomes very subjective. I enjoy the way I learn. I know that there are inefficiencies. I know, for example, that I tend to listen to, I've got these various sources or resources that I'm using. I've got them on my iPhone. So I will tend to listen. If I'm in the car for half an hour, for an hour a day, I'll be listening through lots of these stories, and I miss a lot of words. If I were trying to be efficient, I would probably focus on one story a little more, listen to it, don't understand, go right back and read it again, go back and listen again so that I would get more concentration. But realistically, that's not how my day develops. The way my day develops is I go somewhere in my car, I listen to half an hour, and then I come back, I listen to half an hour, then I sit down and maybe spend another 20 minutes, half an hour on my computer. So these activities are disjointed. So I recognize that the way I'm learning is perhaps not the most efficient way, but it's a way that conforms to my other activities, daily activities. It's a way that makes sense for me. It's not as efficient as it could be, but I'm confident that it's essentially going to get me to my destination. So I think it is important that we be confident that we can learn the language, that it's worthwhile doing so, and that the method we are using is appropriate. And if we have those three kinds of confidences, then we will learn, we will acquire words, we will enjoy the language, and at some point we will speak. And some will speak earlier, and some will speak later, and some will speak with more confidence, and some will speak with less confidence. But that confidence to speak, to my mind, in the long run, if we're thinking about learning the language, that confidence to speak is less important than this confidence that you can achieve your goal, that you're doing it the right way, and that it's worthwhile doing. So there are some thoughts on confidence. So I am confident that I can learn Arabic and other languages that I'm going to learn. I'm not so confident that my cognitive powers are, not worse than they were when I was 20 years old, but I don't care. Okay, thank you for listening. Bye for now.